Just been playing Shaq Fu, which was a game published by Electronic Arts. And it's a complete turd of a game, but it is a game that's supposed to be pretty decent. And it's Lotus Turbo Challenge, so I can just slot that in. Hopefully this will start recording first time. So I've opened my second can of Stella of the Night, the nice Christmas themed can. Well on my way to recovering from last week's nasty fucking is something that is quite annoying sometimes about the Megadrive is that the games seem to all have different fucking volumes, which is why I was getting my words mixed up, because I was just getting fucking pounded in one ear by the game. Right, so I don't fucking know what's going on here. Yeah, whatever. Let me just play. So yeah, it's a game, racing game based on Lotuses. Not sure if there's any different cars or whatever. I just assume it's got Esprits in, but we'll soon find out. So it looks as you expect for a Megadrive racing game. Shouldn't really drink and drive, but hey, it's okay when it's 16-bit drinking and driving. So yeah, pretty smooth game. The weird thing, they're a bit weird, these 16-bit scrolling kind of, I don't know what the word for the scrolling is. I'm sure there is one. You kind of feel like you're kind of on rails, but you're not, you know. It's hard to explain. Most people should know what I mean. You don't really feel like, I mean, when you play a 3D racing game, you get that sensation of actually going around the corners. You got that depth. On these 2D games, you sort of feel like you know, like it's not real. You're not really going around the corners. There's no real depth. I don't know. I know what I mean, and you fucking should too. So yeah, pretty sweet game. Not too much braking involved so far. Sound effects aren't offensive. There's no music though, which is a bit of a disappointment after having my ears assaulted in the menus. Pardon me. So we've got checkpoints, as with most of these classic racing games. I'm glad really that, you know, it's something that got phased out eventually. The old checkpoints are nothing but an irritation. There's no point to them. If you're gonna come in last, you know, you're gonna come in last. Why stop the player from playing and penalise them just for being crap? Just tell them the crap at the end of the fucking 3 laps or whatever. I mean, obviously, I assume you don't do laps in this. Usually with these 16-bit games, it's just point to point. So the graphics in this game are pretty smooth. The audio's non-offensive. Gameplay's pretty slick. And out of time. How the fuck can I be out of time? That's diabolical. So where did I get? Not even halfway. That's gash. Alright. Oh, it's just chucked me in. So it looks like one of those games where you just, the old 16-bit, try and beat this race. I assume it puts you on to another race. Different scenery, backdrop, etc, etc, you know the drill. we've all played these 16-bit games. Well, I assume you played them if you're watching this video, so otherwise why the fuck are you watching it? Go away. Right, I'm going to try and get past this stage. It's a pretty kind of big ask. It's quite long. Actually, you know, it could actually be longer than the whole game of Sega Rally, the whole arcade game and the Saturn game, because that is a mega short game, which is a shame because I love Sega Rally. The gameplay is awesome, there's just not enough of it. Sega Rally 2, that was a disappointment on the Dreamcast. Epic fail of frame rate slowdown on pretty much every fucking corner that you go around, which is gay, because the game seems pretty good apart from that. Especially with a VGA cable, a VGA box and a VGA screen, obviously. Do I have a turbo or something? Why does it keep saying yeehaw? Checkpoint, bitches. I like the graphics are very vibrant and smooth, although everything does kind of seem squashed out. Although for some reason games kind of were like that back in the day. If you think about games like Outrun, you know, the cars in that look kind of squashed down. Where's my fucking turbo, man? Oh, I can't run out of time, man. Oh yes, I love it when games do that. They let you run out of time, but then you still kind of move in, and if you actually manage to fucking get through the checkpoint, then they let you carry on. I always love that. That's cool on games. Really feel like you've made it by the skin of your teeth when that happens. Although it does mean you've not really got a cat and owl's chance of making the next checkpoint, which is a damn shame. But at least I'm improving. I've never played this game before at any sort of length. Never played it on the actual console, so I don't know, I'm not doing too badly, I guess. And I've made it, unbelievably. That is freaking awesome. Damn. This is an awesome game, I like this. It's just a shame that you can't choose like tracks from the beginning. Different tracks. And there's no funky music. I like funky music. Bit of Revenge of Shinobi music could go down well. Revenge of Shinobi music goes well with everything. So it's just freaking awesome. There's also these obstacles. You will have noticed them on the screen. I'm sure I've not mentioned them, but no, I'm not a fan of obstacles in racing games, but yeah, I guess you've got to have something in these 16-bit games. So I'm not going to bore you with going through that stage again, but yeah, Lotus Turbo Challenge. From what I've played of it so far, I'd definitely recommend it. I've just got to put some time in it, get used to it, get past the first stage, onto the next tracks and whatever, and yeah, but definitely worth picking up. I mean, it's only a couple of quid, so you can't go wrong.